It felt like we'd circled both poles by way of Siberia, was superimposed over Idaho. Or maybe it was Iowa. I don't know. My geography class wasn't until next semester. A few more hours, I said. Want to see an awesome purse? You bet, Ada said and leaned toward me. I showed her the Sinful bag in L, and her eyes widened. Gorgeous, she said. How could you not like a grandmother who loved designer handbags? Do you know what I think would make this flight go quicker? Ada posed. A good wine. I don't think they have good wine on airplanes, I told her. Just the cheap stuff. Even better, Ada declared, and rang for the attendant. Ada was right. The wine helped. Long before we'd finished talking about clothes, handbags, shoes, and all the places we'd shopped in Europe, the plane landed at LAX. We were herded through customs by TSA agents. Being a direct descendant of exiled Gestapo officers was a requirement for the job, apparently. And finally left the terminal. We'd FedExed everything we'd bought in Europe, so, luckily, we only had one carry-on each. Need a ride home? Ada asked as we stood on the curb. Even at this late hour, airport traffic was heavy. Cars, buses, and shuttles drove the loop, picking up and letting off passengers, fouling the cool March air with exhaust fumes and noise. I'd ridden to the airport with Ty, so I didn't have my car here. Since it was so late, I didn't want to call Marcy to pick me up. Even though I knew she wouldn't mind. That's just what best friends do. I'll rent a car, I said. Nonsense, Ada declared. I'll take you. The Cameron family was wealthy. Way wealthy. So I expected a chauffeur-driven Bentley to pull up to the curb and whisk us away. Instead, Ada led the way to one of the park-and-ride shuttle stops, and we took a van to their off-site facility on Century Boulevard. The attendant brought us Ada's Mercedes, which lifted my spirits considerably. Ada seemed to be dragging, though. I offered again to rent a car so she could go straight home. My place is almost an hour past your house, I said. If you drop me off, you'll be really late getting to bed. Ada thought about it for a moment. Well, maybe you're right. Tell you what, you drop me off and take my car home with you. I'll pick it up from you in the morning. I'll just bring it back to you, I said. Ada shook her head. I have to pick up some clothing that didn't sell from the store that's near you. A donation to the women's shelter. I'll do that in the morning. I drove the Mercedes, which was way cool, to Ada's house in Bel Air, which was also way cool, and helped her get her things inside. See you around 11, Ada called as I drove away. I figured I'd still be sleeping at 11 in the morning, but I came wide awake at 8 o'clock. Guess it was the time change. I'd been gone for about 2 weeks. I was glad to be home, back in my own apartment again. I loved my apartment. It was in a great upscale complex in Santa Clarita, more or less a half hour from LA, depending on traffic. And I'd fixed it up just the way I wanted it, thanks to a really awesome run of luck with credit cards. There were probably 1,000 things I should do first thing this morning, I thought, as I scrounged through my cabinets for something to eat, such as call my mom. But no way was I doing that. Not yet, anyway. I'd never really gotten around to telling Mom that Ty, the hottest bachelor among the descendants of Mom's social circle, was my sort of boyfriend. When I'd left for